first of all, happy Friday. Let's get into the chat or the app. And then we are going to kick ourselves off with 1 minute of cardio. All right, make sure you guys have a kettlebell or a dumbbell close to you. Okay, because we're going to do 1 minute of cardio. We're going to go 4 minutes of second segment, right? We're going to do 10 single kettlebell swings on your right, 10 single kettlebell swings or dumbbells on your left. And then we're going to go ahead and do 5 single deadlifts on your left and then 5 single deadlifts on your right. So we were just switching arms in the warm-up, okay? Well, let's go ahead. Let's get ourselves all set up. Give me a thumbs up if we're ready. Here we go. Let's get ourselves set. 1 minute of cardio, everybody, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so we are here. It's Friday. It's the end of the week, right? Many of you have been here all week long. And it's time for some rest after we're done working out. All right. Keep on moving. We'll go about 30 more seconds. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. We're going to go ahead and then move into the second piece in 5, 4, 3, and rotate. All right, grab that kettlebell or your dumbbell. We're going to do 10 swings on your left, 10 swings on the right. And as you guys are swinging, make sure you guys are swinging as close to your crotch as possible and then extending right into that Russian position where it's just going to be right in front of you. Right? Now, the reason why we want to pull it underneath our body and keep it as close to our crotch as possible is that is where our power is coming from. So the further away from our hips, the less power we're going to have. So keep it as close to your body as possible. There we go. Now, when we're done with the 10 on the left, 10 on the right, we're then going to go right into deadlifts. So keep it here. 5 deadlifts on your left. Go ahead and do all 5. And then go ahead and swap to the other hand to get all 5 in the other hand, right? So some people do cross bodies. Some people just do right in the middle. I personally go right in the middle, right? Here we go.
Have a good
See ya. Good. And then once we're done with your deadlifts, go right back into those Russian dumbbell or kettlebell swings, right? Keeping it right at chest level. I wouldn't let it go above, your chest, like your breastbone. There we go. But making sure your abs are tight. You're letting those legs bend. But we're still feeling those hamstrings. There we go. All right. All right. So as we're warming up, kind of a common cue that I'm going to give you is just kind of put your mindset on or kind of think about what is your intentions today for today's workout, right? Or am I moving to move? Am I going to give myself a push today? What is the goal? Okay, keep it moving, keep it moving. So we have 90 seconds remaining. Okay, 1 minute. Come on. Keep on going. Keep on moving. All right, 40 seconds. Thirty seconds. All right, 5 seconds, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, well, do this, everybody. Grab some water if you need it, but let's go ahead and start going through what the workout is going to be. For the first piece is going to be our strength. So as Monday and Friday, they have our same theme. So the same theme is going to be the full body. And so we're going to do our full body strength to start ourselves off. And we're going to do 3 different movements, okay? So we're going to go through our dumbbell sumo deadlift. So go ahead and grab 1 dumbbell or 2, or one dumbbell or 1 kettlebell. Now, if you do have lighter dumbbells and you do want that extra weight, use 2 of your dumbbells, all right? That's just going to add the weight. We're then going to go tuck ups, right? So that's going to be kind of like a hybrid of a sit up and a V up. And then we are going to do a wall sit. So make sure that we have a wall to put our back up against. Now, if we don't have a wall, then what we're going to go ahead and do is we'll do an air squat hold, but not a full depth. We'll actually do a parallel squat, okay? All right, so let's go over this. So with your dumbbell, okay, you can use 1 or 2. Again, I'm going to let you guys pick this out. But we're going to widen up that base, and I'm going to demo with 2, right? And we're just going to go right between our legs. Now, the difference between a regular deadlift and a sumo is going to be our stance, and it's going to be our position, right? So a regular deadlift, you're going to be super flat, boom. With a sumo, chest is going to be up just a little bit, and you're going to feel it more deeper in your groin, okay? So let's do this really quick. Let's get 5 sumo deadlifts. Wide base, point those toes out, push your butt back, push your knees out, set that back, keep that chest up, and then stand up, okay? So let's go ahead and get 5 of these. There we go, 5 sumo deadlifts. Let's gotta warm them groins up. Okay, now what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna go ahead and take it to the floor. Again, we're gonna do a tuck up, so we're all gonna lay flat, okay? And we're gonna go into sit up. So notice I'm gonna sit up and then my knees come up, right? We can either A, have heels not touching the floor, or heels just coming up to touch, and then we just stick those legs out straight, and then we continue, right? So with this one, I just want to remind you, you're going to sit up a little bit faster first, and then those knees are going to come to your chest. So let's get 5 of those. Now, if we need to substitute those at all, we'll go ahead and do 5 sit-ups. All right. Now, once you're done with that, find yourself a wall, and I want you guys to get yourself to be at a parallel position. Now, if you need to be a little bit higher, that's fine. But key things are going to be here. Your shoulders are against the floor, opposed to me just kind of leaning forward with my butt against the wall. Okay, so that's going to be what we're doing. You can put your hands on your knees if you want. I suggest using your toes to maybe push yourself against that wall relatively, I'd say, with some solid support. Okay. So make sure, if you guys don't have it yet, make sure you guys find yourself a wall. Now, if you don't have a wall, right, you're like, hey, Scott, I live in a tent. I don't got a wall. Then what we'll do from here, I thought that would be a better joke, by the way. We're going to go parallel, right? So not a deep squat, but a parallel squat, and we'll hang out there, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do this for 3 sets, 1 minute each. I'm going to rotate you after 50 seconds. Now, it's your call if you want to stay there for the entire minute, because we are tracking reps. So you keep track of your repetitions, okay? Now, we're gonna keep track of the sumo deadlifts and the tuck ups. The wall sits, that's just bonus. Cool? All right, let's get ourselves set. Get yourself over to those dumbbells because we are about to get busy. All right. Eva, let's push that button on 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, here we go. So again, we're gonna be here for 3 sets, right? So let yourself gradually warm up as you continue to get into this workout, but as we move and progress into our sets, okay? So the groin, super tender, right? So you wanna be careful with that. You don't wanna spread those legs so fast without letting your body get set. So find the distance that's gonna be good for you. Point those toes out. Make sure those knees are lining with your toes as you push your knees out. And then lower yourself by simply dropping that butt a little bit more with those deadlifts than you would another. All right, everybody, we're gonna rotate in 3, 2, 1, rotate. So that's 50 seconds. Give you time to get on the floor for your tuck-ups or your sit-ups. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, here we go. Keep it moving. Here we go. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, here we go. Wall sit and begin. Beautiful. Find that spot, find that depth that works best, and put those shoulders against the wall. Lean back. Good work. And then just really focus on that breathing. Yeah. And then exhale. Remember, those shoulders are against the wall. Go to that happy place. Okay. Use those toes to push your back against the wall if you need it. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right. Go ahead, get yourself close to those dumbbells or kettlebells. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay. So widen those legs. This should be a little bit different than a normal deadlift. Good. Deep breath as you go down. Exhale as you come up. There we go. There we go. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. Nice work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take it to the floor. And 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on, come on. Come on, all the way down, all the way up. 10 seconds. Good, really challenge those heels coming off the floor. If you can hold that balance at the top. In 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Okay. Here we are, right back to that wall sit. And begin. There we go. Remember, chest up, shoulders against the wall. All right, feel free pushing yourself against the wall with those toes as you kind of keep yourself back. Good work. Okay, in 5 seconds, we're gonna rotate in 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, let's get right back to that sumo deadlift. In 3, 2, 1, begin. There we go. Good, nice and smooth. Down and then come all the way up. Strong flex of the abdominal as you come all the way up. Blow that air out. Good. Yep. And Chris, you could do the Romanian deadlift if you want to. Just let those arms hang, right? Just so you just let those, yep, right there. Yep, and just come down slow. Just don't go as far, right there. All right, in 3, 2, 1, rotate. Okay, here we go, tuck ups. 2, 1, begin. Okay, here we go, you guys. Nice work. Okay, 30 seconds. Give a nice split pause at the top and then lower yourself down with control. I tend to hold my breath as I go down, so I control myself. Exhale, then take another deep breath as I come back up. Good. Strong exhale at the top. Exhale at the top. There we go. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, and rotate. All right, here we go. Let's get that wall. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, good. Get yourself to that parallel if you can. All right, get yourself dropping that butt. We don't want to get below parallel, but we would love parallel, if not just slightly above it. Again, really focus on keeping that back against that wall, because it's going to be tempting to fall forward, but it's going to open up that abdominal wall as you brace, recruit more different muscles that we don't think we need to use, but we definitely want to use for more help. Okay, keep going. Since this is the last movement of this segment, we're going to stay here for the entire minute, but I do you that solid because I love you. All right, 3, 2, 1, and then come on up. All right, everybody, walk around, shake those legs out, grab some water. Remember, half your body weight, minimally half your body weight in ounces every single day. I bring this sponsor by water. All right. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's start to talk about what is coming up. we are going to have 2 10-minute EMOM sections. And when I say EMOMs, I should say every other minute. So that's going to be every 2 minutes, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have some jumps, right? We're going to do 10 tuck jumps. Now, we can replace that into a like an air squat with a little bit of a squat. Ideally, what we're looking for is a jump with your knees to your chest, but we can just do a basic tall jump, kind of like we did on Wednesday. So, so anyways, we'll go over all those movements just to make sure we're all good to go. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do some dumbbell hang power cleans. That's going to be with 2 or 1 dumbbell. Now, if you're doing 1 dumbbell, that simply means you're going to alternate side to side, okay? And then we're going to do 50 jump ropes, right? So it's going to be single unders, maybe with a little bit of a higher jump, 50 toe taps, or if you do have a rope in that area, we can do a jump rope. So that's going to be 1 jump and 2 revolutions. But let's go over this all. All right. Empty out my pockets real quick. Okay. So first thing that we're going to have is going to be our tuck jumps, which is going to be 10 of those tuck jumps. And usually this is kind of first of all, I don't ever talk while I do my tuck jump, by the way. But I'm simply going to jump and I'm going to throw my arms up and I'm going to bring my knees to my chest. And I'm going to lock. I'm going to land with like some softer knees. So I'm just going to throw my hands up in the air, bring my knees up. Now, for some, that jump is going to be kind of high or kind of a hard impact coming back. So just kind of a modified version. I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to throw my hands forward and jump, okay? So just getting that flow from my heel to my toes and giving a little bit of a jump is huge. So the fact that jumping isn't in a lot of exercise programs, assuming that we don't have any injuries, jumping is really, really important. And I'll talk your ears off in a little bit as we go into it, but that's gonna be our tuck jump. The next one is gonna be our power clean. So again, we can use 1 dumbbell or we can do 2 dumbbells, but it's gonna be a hang kind of like as we warmed up. So I tend to like let them hang off my hips. I'm gonna thrust them off. And I'm simply gonna it's almost like a Russian swing with a shrug so I can end on top of my shoulders. Now, if I'm gonna do alternate, I'm simply gonna go here, swap to my next hand, and here, okay? So that's gonna be how I'm gonna treat it that way. So let's do this really quick. Let's hit those 2 movements. I want you guys to go ahead and do 5 of those tuck jumps in any version that you want to. We're then gonna go ahead and do 4 of those power cleans, either outside of your legs or in between your legs, right? And if you're using 1, I would go in between your legs, alternating. Yep. Yeah, and you could even do this with the jumps, you guys, is you could even use a step in front of you as a small little jump up onto it, or a little bit of a jump forward, right? So it doesn't have to be a specific tuck jump. We can do many options of this, okay? And then get your rope if you're gonna be using a jump rope, and then if we're not gonna be using an actual jump rope, get yourself set up in the area that you're going to do that. If you're doing toe taps, get yourself set up for your toe taps. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna work for 10 minutes and we're gonna go every other minute, meaning for 2 minutes, we're going to do 10 tuck jumps, 20 of the hang power cleans, and then the 50 jump rope, right? So we're gonna do that for 10 minutes, okay? So every 2 minutes, we're gonna do 1 full round. Whatever's remaining in that round, we rest, okay? After the first 10 minutes, we're gonna rest 2 minutes. Then we're gonna go into the second 10 minutes, and the only movement that's gonna change is gonna be the middle one. So instead of doing the hang power cleans, we're actually gonna do the alternating dumbbell snatch. So what I was gonna say is single arm, right? Again, get that swing, get it as close to your crotch as possible. And it's just like that Russian swing. And then I'm simply going to then pull it over my head to complement that movement. Swap hands if I'm using a dumbbell. Boom, right? I know that there are a few out there that have kettlebells. So if you're doing kettlebell snatches, just do half of the repetitions on your left and then half of the repetitions on your right. So you don't have to switch hands and stuff like that. Okay, so let's do this really quick. Let's go ahead and do 5 of these. Or let's do 4 of those, sorry, 2 on each side of the hang dumbbell snatch. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, but we're alternating. If you're using that kettlebell, just stick with 2 on your left and then go to your right and do your 2. Beautiful.
Is there an alternate for the snatch?
Absolutely. I want to do a single dumbbell, okay, row. So you're going to be on the floor. Let's see, John, let me give you a good angle. This one is that you're actually going to be on the floor the whole time. So from here, opposed to some of those, John, we actually let them hang. But from here, you're going to touch the deck, pull, touch, pull, touch. So we're going to have you go the full range of motion. We'll split the repetitions, John, so you don't have to alternate side to side. So 10 on your left, 10 on your right. Yep. All right. Well, give me that thumbs up if we're ready to go. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to set my clock. Here we go. We're going to start, everybody, with our jumps in. Let's push that button on 3, Evo. 1, 2, and 3. In 3, 2, 1. Let us begin. All right. Here we go. Get those jumps, right? Now, the jumps are important, okay? So to not jump or to not bound, right, is the moment that we stop doing that is long-term, we will actually lose that ability, okay? So we want to, it doesn't matter how big of the jump that we're doing, but that we have that dynamic movement in our body. All right, once we're done, once we're done, we're going to move right to that next movement. There we go. Hang power cleans. Now the dumbbells can be outside your thighs. They can be inside your legs, right? Whatever your comfort level is, I want you to do that. All right. Keep it moving. Yep, keep it moving. Once we're finished up with those toe taps or jump ropes, rest. Now we are at 130. All right, we have 10 seconds. All right. I'm going to start with those jumps again in 5, 4, 3, and here we go. Okay, here we go. We are back. There we go. Get those jumps. Throw those hands in the air. The big part also is throwing the hands in the air. There we go. Yep. Yep. Try swinging it a little bit more, Marion, underneath your body. Like you're going to swing it underneath you. Yep. And you just shrug it. Once you shrug it, and then toss it in your hand. There you go. Just going to have more power that's going to come from that. All right, a little bit less than a minute remaining. There we go. Good, keeping that midsection tight, no matter what you're doing. All right, 30 seconds. Whether we're jump roping, whether we're cleaning, whether we're jumping, like the tuck jumps, always flex those abs. Okay, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go. Good, nice, easy jump. You want to have the jumps that you feel controlled, not out of control. There we go. Yep. And I would probably, if you're going to do squats, Chris, I would just do 5 of those, right? Yeah, good job. Good work, you guys. Keep it flowing. Okay, a little bit less than a minute. There we go. Nice shrugs. Okay, 40 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. Come on. All right, 3, 2, let's go. Come on, keep it moving, keep it moving. When it starts to burn, keep it going. There we go. Good. And so Tina, go ahead and go between your legs when you do that. See if it'll, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it makes it a lot more easier. There we go.
Scott, how many
Yes,
sets
sir.
do we do with the dumbbell power cleans?
20 total repetitions.
But how many sets?
How many sets? 5 total sets.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Good
it might be 3.
Yeah. Yep, we are finishing up our 4th set, and then we're gonna go into our 5th set. There we go. There we go. All right, 10 seconds, everybody, until we get in that next set, last set that is, in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, so this is gonna be the last set until we go to our resting period. And then we'll go into our next 10-minute segment, and the movements are going to be the same except the middle movement. We're gonna move from the power cleans to the alternating dumbbell snatches or kettlebell snatches. All right, Here we go. Side to side, you guys. We want to clean it with your left side. And then once you get to that rack, drop it into the other side. And we're going to go side to side. So what's happening is the whole rotation, right? It's all about hitting different body parts. But as we rotate side to side, it gives a little bit of an extra transverse plane, or in a twist of the abdominals. And so you hit those obliques, which is the outside of your abdominals, or the outside abdominal of the wall. Okay. Morning, Adair. Here we go. There we go. 30 seconds. Good work, good work. Finish up strong. In 15 seconds, we're going to start our 2-minute break. All right. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, guys, go grab some water. I'm going to grab something real quick. All right, just short of 20 seconds, everybody. All right, we're gonna move into another 10-minute segment, 10 touch-ups, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, and then 50 jump ropes. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. All right, get those jumps. Again, they can be knees to your chest. We could just be throwing those hands in the air just to get your feet off the floor. Whatever jumps you want, that is what I want you to do. And then from there, we're gonna go into the 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, going side to side, right hand to your left hand. Now, if you do have a kettlebell, keep it in one side. There we go. Good. And John, you could even get a little bit of a rotation too as you pull, kind of a little bit of a rotation up too. So yeah, just flex those abs, hit those obliques a little bit more. Good work. There we go. Get those jump ropes out of the way and then rest. Okay, 15 seconds into the next minute. What's in the next segment? Here we go. Take that deep breath in 5, 4, 3, and here we go. There we go. Side to side. Okay, we got 1 minute. Okay, 30 seconds. Good. Moving around, everybody. 20 seconds till we start our new set. Ten seconds. Okay, here we go. Shake those shoulders out. Shake them legs out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go. Use those hips. Yeah, keep those heels flat on the floor. Okay, here we go. Once we're done those snatches, hammer out those jump ropes, toe taps, get it. Big push, big push. Come on. Okay, we got about 20 seconds till the next set begins. So definitely take your breath if you're done. Grab some water if you need it. Three, two, begin. Here we go. We're back at it. We have 2 more sets. Okay, once we're doing those tuck jumps, we're gonna go right into those dumbbell snatches. Come on, keep going. Okay, here we go. Little bit over a minute. Nice job. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, now we do have one more set. We're gonna go in a little bit over 15 seconds. It's gonna be the last one. Again, we're gonna go through that whole round. Whatever's remaining in that minute, you're gonna rest. We're all gonna finish, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our finisher. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's get those tuck jumps out of the way. Keep on going, keep on going. Good, get those jumps. Go right into those dumbbell snatches. And then we'll finish it off with our jump rope. Okay. As we start to get a little bit fatigued, remember, keep that kettlebell or that dumbbell close to your body as you're coming through your legs, right? Keep those abs tight, right? Boom. There we go. Okay. Here we go. We have 1 minute remaining. There we go. Get it going. Get it going. Good work, you guys. Once you finish it up, go ahead, grab that water. And then we have one last finisher or one last segment of the day, and then we are going to be done. All right. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and finish off with a Tabata style finisher. And that simply means we're going to be doing, normally we do like a 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. But for this one, we're actually going to be doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And so we're going to do 5 total sets. Okay. So we have 5 more minutes and then we're done. But we're going to do a thing, what we're going to call is a long plank. Okay. So we've done planks before where we're on our elbows, right? So if you want to do that version, by all means, that's going to be a version to do. The one that I'm going to actually encourage is that we're actually going to reach our arms out away from our body as far as we feel comfortable. And we're going to hold that. All right. So let's do this. Make sure you guys can see me. But what we're going to do is you're going to walk or reach your elbows away. And you're going to go ahead and just kind of go as far as you want, right? So obviously you want to be careful about your shoulders, but the further away opposed to keeping your elbows underneath your shoulders, the further away, it's just going to feel a little bit more difficult and a little bit more intense in that abdominal wall. So let's go ahead and get yourself into the normal plank position. And then once we're in the normal plank position, I want you to little by little, and if you guys can see my fingers really quick, I want you to little by little walk your fingers out away from you and then find the spot that you're gonna be okay with, okay? Now, if you start far in the beginning and eventually like, forget that, boom, and you're coming right back to your normal plank, that's okay, okay? I just wanna introduce to you another approach. And so we have the option to do that, okay? All right, everybody, let's go ahead and shake those arms out real quick. Chris is like, I was already in the plank. It's just bonus work, right? Okay, okay, you guys, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do this for 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yeah, and notice that this isn't a contraction where we're flexing a muscle and then we're going to then relax a muscle. What we're doing, actually, we're holding the tension. And so this contraction, right, because there's 3, this contraction is called a static contraction, meaning we're not moving, we're just holding the flex muscle. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Number 1 out of the way. Okay, 3 seconds. 2, 1, and we're back. Okay, now the way that we can adjust if needed is we want our backs to be flat as possible. Now, sometimes those hips start to kind of sag a little bit, or your back starts to feel a little bit more taxed than normal. Then you just kind of lift that tailbone up or that hip, those hips up just a little bit, just to alleviate it. And that's totally okay, right? Again, the ultimate goal is a flat back, but if we start with a little bit of a tilt of the hips, right? And that's how we do our plank, that's fine. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, set number 2 now out of the way. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and here we go. There we go. Good, just hanging out. Find that slow breathing pattern, right? The way we breathe is going to dictate our calmness or our frazzleness. 10 seconds. That's why when we're having like a stressful moment, it's really, really important to slow the breathing down. When we're breathing too fast, we kind of run ourselves out of energy. 3, 2, and rest. When we have fast breathing, it makes us do a radical thing sometimes. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 3, and go. Here we go. Hanging out. Just breathing through it. Ten seconds. Chris, I just got your text. We'll talk.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, and rotate. Okay, one last set.
Okay, you can really feel that more in your upper abs.
Right? Yeah, it's definitely not playing around. John, does that feel okay with your shoulder? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, you guys. 20 seconds remaining. I want to give you guys a big high five for making it here on the Friday, the end of the week. I don't know if any of you guys do the workouts on the weekend, because there is a Saturday and a Sunday workout for you. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good job. Yeah, there's those videos. There's the no mobility. I only put the mobility Monday through Friday, but there is a video to walk you through if you guys are feeling crazy to do a Saturday or a Sunday workout. All right, you guys, let's do our group photo. Every day that we flex, but it's Flex Friday anyways. All right. So one thing I want to just kind of instill in you for the weekend, start to think about what do you want from yourself for summer, right? Do you want to be conditioned better? Do you want to feel just stronger? Do you want to do more adventures? It doesn't have to be all fitness, by the way, but what do you want to accomplish this summer? Okay. All right, here we go. Get those guns up. This is illegal if you're talking to, right? All right, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, you guys, have a great day. High five. See you on Monday. And if you guys need anything, let me know.
Thank you.
Have a great week.